Guys, welcome to this video. Quick intro. I'm going to be using these Runmus K8s on a PC with voiceover with this game I just got done playing not too long ago and purchased on Steam called Star's End. I've been non-stop at it for the past couple of days. Really great game. It's more of like a Grand Theft Auto but in space, I guess is the best way to describe the game. What else could I say about it? It's really fun, super addicting. Totally recommend it. I think it's in the beta phase right now as well, guys, so there's still a lot of time to go ahead and just try it out and not like it, I think. I'm not too sure how the Steam works. I'm kind of new to the PC gaming world, so without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, here we go. Pressing play. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're starting this video off here with me on a horse. Pretty interesting here. Again, this video is a whole lot like Grand Theft Auto. So you're pretty much just scavenging and just trying to really loot all these items. I'm not quite too sure how Grand Theft Auto works. Never really played the newer versions of it. But you're just pretty much just looting, exploring the outer space and different planets and just looting the world. Man, I'm a little too loud. See if I can speak a little bit lower in volume. Alright, there we go. So yeah, so we're over here looting, looking for items, and these are the previous items I just got, because when you apparently die in this game, you lose everything, and then they give you and then your box gets respawned in a random place in the planet you've died in. I'm not quite too sure how it works. There's really no instructions on the game because it's, again, probably in the beta phase. So the way the game works is if you die, you lose everything you've acquired since the beginning. So then you just gotta go find it out again, and that's where this video is ending up at, or starting out at, is where you're gonna go ahead and just loot items and try to grow your empire and all that. And it's quite tough because it's such a new game. I haven't had like an ability to create a crew yet. The game advertises you wanting to grow a crew and an army and pretty much just take control of outer space, kind of similar to the Star Wars genre, where you have the Empire and the Rebels. So I think you have a choice as either being an outlaw is what they call it, or like a new recruit to explore space. I'm not quite too sure. I haven't played it on the officer or soldier level yet, but I'm pretty sure if you want that option, you have to click on missions. Or in the very beginning, I was just super excited. I overstepped and went ahead and just I just went ahead and just played the game, which was my mistake. But anyway, so going back to the game, we're just exploring here. And I've seen this ore here, this rock. I don't know if I pick it. Do I pick at it? No, I pick at it. So this is what I was discussing earlier, where you're just going to go ahead and just loot items. And the beautiful thing about this game is you could take these raw materials and you can sell them in the space market. Or you can create something with those raw materials, like supplies. For example, like sheets of metal, planks of wood, and all that. It's a great game. I don't know who the developer's called. Rivery. Really impressed with it. I don't know if they stick strictly to PC games, but wow, very impressed with the artwork and everything in the game. Highly recommend people try it out and go explore outer space. Very few games are out there, even in the console genre, where they have outer space, like outer space exploring, and that's kind of why partly I went with this game, because I just recently got a PC. I know, I really wanted a Mac, but they're quite expensive right now. Maybe I'll wait until maybe the school year is back in, or when things start opening up again. But so your horse expires too. That's another thing. They haven't expired yet because I just recently got the game, so it gives you about 2 weeks to have a horse. From my experience, I haven't yet got to the part where you can create vehicles or even spaceships in the game. However, if you guys like this video enough, I'll go ahead and post another one. A video shows me I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I can. There's vendors out there in the game that sell spaceships. I haven't acquired enough credits in the game to go ahead and use those, purchase a ship or whatnot. But yeah, you could purchase a ship. I don't know if I recorded. I'm thinking here, guys. My apologies. I don't know if I recorded because there's a portion of the game where there's a mission where you construct a space shuttle and you go ahead and take off and end up over there in the exact same planet I'm at right now. It's called Beta Prairie, if you guys are wondering, or those of you who've played this game already. This particular planet is called Beta Prime, but in the regular, because throughout the game they give you missions a lot like Grand Theft Auto. So what ended up happening was you go ahead and meet these people online, right? They're NPC players, non-playable characters. For those, I'm just learning this terminology, but you have these NPC players or characters, so call it, in the PC world, that give you instructions to go ahead and show you how to, or tell you kind of guide you on how to play the game, because there's really no written instructions, which is I don't know if the developers did that on purpose, but it was I think I like it because it forces you to kind of explore and trying to figure out, oh yeah, I get eaten by a bear. That's another thing too. I don't want to get too off topic. I want to go ahead and talk about this gameplay, but I haven't figured out how to destroy these bears or this wildlife, because they do come after you. And since I was weighted down in weight because all the items I was carrying, I was really lucky enough to get to my horse to run away from the bear. And what I noticed is sometimes if the bear or other outside predators, like a big monster that reminds me of the Runnerlock, the Ronark, excuse my pronunciation of that monster in The Return of the Jedi, I can't pronounce it that well. But that monster like creature is in this game, with slight differences obviously, but they come after you too, and they're a threat to your survival. So it's just pretty much, you have a lot of things, you have a lot of items in this game that are really like a real big threat to you, which makes it very, very fun and very entertaining as well. I'm actually looking at the camera, looking at the screen, looking at the camera, looking at the screen to tell you guys what's going on here. But so briefly, what I'm telling you what's going on here is I'm at the spaceport. In the space, pretty much this is a space, it's kind of like a transit center where you collect all, we're kind of like a train station, a major grand train station that connects you to different planets and different space stations out in outer space. So that's where I'm at now, and I'm using this band-aid to heal myself with the blue bar over here, as you see, which is kind of ironic. How is the band-aid gonna all of a sudden take care of me? But that's just the gaming world, I guess. But anyways, so I'm here at the spaceport and I'm fully healed. I'm gonna go ahead and board on a space shuttle to show you guys how this game is how this game is. So I think I go straight to the space station. I apologize for not looking at this video, not giving you a full script. It's totally raw edit. I just really wanted to share this game with the YouTube community and the PC community, because this game is, I believe personally, from a console player, totally shifted my mind to go straight PC. I'm playing this on my laptop too, which is I guess I've been talking to a lot of PC players at work. They're like, no, go PC, but I really like the portability of laptops. And I've been doing some research out there where you can put in external GPUs. I'm not quite too sure how they work. Maybe, if guys are out there watching my videos are PC geniuses, I'd like to know more about that, or shoot me a video link to know more about that. The current model I have is a GL75 Leopard by MSI. I went with MSI because it's kind of like gaming, you know, and I felt like if I'm gonna get a PC for gaming, or for example a laptop for gaming, why not have it be the best laptop ever? So here's the space station, guys. So I'm going inside. That's cool. I really enjoy that scene where it's just it's like cleansing you before going inside a space station. I really enjoy that. Really enjoy that. It's like the coolest thing with the game. I don't know, little details like that just, I don't know, make the gaming experience really fun. Sometimes when you talk to these NPCs, they really do help you out and they give you some items for survival. I think I'm 13 or 14 hours in this game at this moment where I'm recording and the gameplay I'm showing you, but it's like incredibly awesome because it's a game where you think you're lost, but you have other components and exterior components that help you out and get you through the game, which I totally enjoy about this game. So here I am, I'm trying to make an exchange with this vendor, and the great thing about it is you can sell anything to a vendor and you'll get like top dollar, or not top dollar for it, but they'll give you a decent price. And what I've learned is you don't want to sell the herbs to the vendors here. You want to sell them to the in-house doctor at the space station. You'll get more credits for like the items of the raw materials if you sell them to the doctor in the space station. Not so much here at the spaceport, but at the space station. And quite frankly, this is the part where I'm really excited about, because they actually show like a space shuttle, like a legit space shuttle, the kind of that you see at Disneyland and Disney World with space tours. It's not the same one, for obvious reasons, but it just makes you feel like, wow, so this is where like they got that idea from, using this shuttle to transport other people. I'm not too sure, but I don't want to get people in trouble, but it's just fun and it's exciting. So there it is. And before I take off, you're gonna press go in. I really enjoy this right here. I'm just gonna stop talking right here and we're just gonna enjoy the takeoff. It's pretty neat. I know I talked, but it's really cool though. I can't remember if I recorded me coming back and landing in the same planet. We're just gonna have to see. If you guys stick with me till the end, it's a 40-minute long gameplay. The beauty about using PC gaming is there was an integrated game capture software inside that particular MSI laptop model, which I really enjoyed, which was really cool. Did some quick research on YouTube to figure it out. I almost strongly believe it's quicker doing the research on YouTube than it is calling this customer service. But it worked. So the shortcut to that particular model is Windows cursor Windows, the Windows button on the PC plus G, and then it'll pop up and you'll see all the game capture features on it. And you also have screen shoots as well as the recording, or you could just record the straight game and do commentary as you're playing the game, or you could just capture the whole game without any commentary, which I think it's awesome. I really enjoyed that software. It's like, wow, I don't have to mess around with other third-party video game capture cards or whatnot in software. It's already integrated in the PC system, which is really awesome. Man, talking for 40 minutes, I thought it'd be easy, but wow, pretty neat though too, because it's getting me more comfortable with the camera. A lot of people have problems talking to the camera, but yeah, you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid to talk to the camera. You don't know who's watching. So here I am. We made it to the space station, guys. So again, really great graphics. I also like how we're coming in for the landing. It's legit, like vertical takeoff and vertical landing. Man, I wish they had that in the real world, or they do, right? The military does, but if they could commercialize it, that'd be awesome. But just money, guys. It's just it sucks. You know, everything's moolah. But anyways, so here I am. I like the third-person view. You can choose first person. The shortcut for that is T on the keyboard, but you can change that which is the beauty about PC gaming, and you know, regular gaming nowadays. You're not limited to the AB button like we were in the 80s or in the early 90s. A lot of customization in this game, which is great. So here I am, walking around. 14 minutes. I like the zero gravity tunnel tube, which is awesome. The way you navigate through this, if you guys decide to purchase this game, is you're gonna press forward, and the default key for forward is W, and you're gonna press the space bar to jump. And then if you get stuck like this, like I just recently, you're just gonna press space bar again and jump inside the little cabinet. So this is a very important part of the game. This is where you're gonna buy your, I guess you call it your deed of trust, or like, what is it? Your deed to the land, your deed to go ahead and purchase land and use it to build on. You're gonna talk to her for it. I kid you not, guys, like 6 or 7 hours trying to figure that out, where I can buy this land, this deed to the land in the game. And the trouble about it was like I was exploring Clayton Town, which Clayton Town is a small little town in Beta Prairie. But I spent like I kid you, like almost half a day trying to figure out where I can get this land deed. And then once I got it, I come to figure out, man, now I have to go create a crew to even use. Alright, here we go. We're back at it again, guys. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying that, yeah, you're going to need to construct a crew in order for you to use the land deed. I figured that out late in the game a little bit when I was playing multiplayer online, or massive multiplayer online in this particular video game, but oh well, it is what it is. So it just means more work in the near future, very near future, as far as trying to create rapport with other players. As I said again, I'm fairly new to the PC gaming world, so creating and finding new people to play with would be a little difficult unless I meet them in person, with, you know, being strangers and saying hello to random people to figure out if they play PC online. But it's okay, or PC gaming, if you're a PC gamer. Pretty cool, I guess. You know, try to grow the community. Very interesting too how quickly PCs are selling right now, and laptops as far as gaming goes, because of what's going on. But wow, I was very impressed that very surprised. I thought consoles would be the first ones to go. However, they are. Retro consoles are pretty pricey. I know it's off topic, but it's very interesting to see what's going on in the trends as far as electronics go. Going back to the game. So, yeah, I'm always constantly checking my items and trying to make sure my weight is balanced, because here's another tip for you guys who are getting into this game. The more weight you have, the slower you are, and then you'll lose your ability to sprint and run. And frankly, if you don't have, like, if your weaponry is prehistoric, like what I got right now, like bows and arrows and a pick, an axe, and a saw, pretty much items I use to salvage materials, building materials, you're gonna be out of luck when it comes to like defending yourself. So early on, I highly recommend just collect as many credits as you can. Weaponry is available, but it's expensive. So when it comes, it's literally, I don't like this to say this, but it comes to a choice where I either eat or I spend my money on defending myself, or constantly running away from the monsters and the outdoor animals coming to get me. So I'd rather just spend the money on traveling around, exploring different planets, seeing where I'm going to settle down and plant my claim. Yeah, I'm over here messing around with the zero gravity space tube. Pretty cool. I really enjoy it. The spacesuit is not necessary until you go to Noak's planet. You're gonna need it because that planet has no oxygen, and I don't know if it's in this video, but I learned that really horrible lesson of not really paying attention to the planets, and if they have oxygen in that planet. Nearly almost passed away. I don't know if it's if it's at the end of this video. It'd be cool. I could tell you about it. I was just really excited because really more than anything that really sold me on the game was the outer space exploring and the outer space exploration and the massive world there is to it, which is really nice. And here's the doctor I was talking about earlier. I'm selling my plants and herb stuff to her because she'll pay you the highest amount of money for those items. Yeah, frankly not that. Not that item. Frankly not that. But there's certain items and minerals that she'll pay high dollar for. So that's good to know. What else? Yeah, the materials. I'm selling all these items to increase my credit. Sounds funny, credits. My credits, not credit. But increase my credits, because the more credits you have, the more it's pretty much it serves as air. Like the more credits you have, the more you have the ability to buy food and water, your most essential items, and materials, building materials, all that fun stuff. But yeah. And I'm lightening the load on my backpack. I don't have a backpack yet as a satchel, but in the next video you'll see I have a backpack on, and with that backpack on, I have an advantage of carrying more weight. So that's the beautiful thing about having a backpack. You'll have the ability to carry more weight, more items with you. You don't have to put it in like a storage. I don't know if they charge you. They might charge you in the future certain credits to use storage. I don't want to put that idea out there, but there's a way you could just store your items there, because I don't have a place yet, or I haven't planted my plane yet, like I said earlier. But yeah, that really helps. That absolutely helps. Yeah, I'm browsing here. I should have edited this a little bit earlier. It's really tough to talk to a camera for 20 minutes and not having it talk back to you, but it's cool. I know it does with comments, so comment, like, subscribe, guys. Yeah, more videos like this. I'm a YouTuber that likes to paraglide. I was doing paragliding for a while, and this stuff happened in the world. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to get my voice out there and my brand out there to share flight with other people. Yeah, and the mask is not going to cut it just because of the hiking you have to do for paragliding. So I'm kind of like, no, I just wait. And in the meantime, I'll work on myself and losing a little more weight, and just lose more weight at the house, I guess, because I don't want to go out there and breathe I don't know if you guys know, but the forest fires out here is nuts. The smoke quality is poor, and I don't want to be inhaling that either. It sucks, but just gotta be patient. All things aviation and everything's patience. We can't control the weather as much as we really want to, guys. All those pilots out there, sports pilots and recreational pilots, I understand how you feel. I wish I would have gotten this profession, career, I don't know, fun stuff beforehand, but you're never too old, too late to start. You're never too old, too late to start. So if you're considering doing it, there's paragliding, motorless flight, and hang gliding. Motorless flight is a little less expensive. It's still pricey. It's not like surfing where you can always go to the beach for free and take your chances and swim with the sharks and seals. But with this, it's kind of like you kind of need, well, at least with hang gliding, you're going to need like a 4x4 car to get you up to the trail and all that fun stuff. And it's just a sport that's I really enjoy because it's been around for so long, or not so long, but it's been around and not that many people know about it, and I want it to be known because it's we gotta keep aviation alive. It's fun. It teaches you a lot about yourself, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and hopefully when all this stuff goes away, I can get back to it and share with the community and try to grow the sport. Or even paramotoring, which is pretty cool. I might get into that, but as of right now, I don't want to go out there with that nasty air quality, and especially if paramotoring, because all that stuff and smoke gets in your engine, and those briefly off topic here, that gunk in the air gets stuck in the engine, and it dirty it out. I'm sorry, speech impairment there. I don't know. Anyway, it dirties the engine internally. So, going back to the game, I went ahead and purchased my ferry ticket to go back into the space shuttle. So here we go. Here's a space shuttle, which I totally love. It's like landing gear, the ramp to go up there. Feels like it really does feel like a legit space shuttle. Even the takeoff. I'll never stop talking about that. Maybe I'll probably stop talking about it if you want more videos about this stuff. But yeah, just totally enjoyable stuff. Like the way it takes off, the way it goes into like boost speed to get you to the planets because they're light years away, because they're so far away. And I don't know. I'm gonna look for that video and see if you guys really want me to post more of these videos, and any comments, suggestions would be great. If you just want me to talk over it, that'd be awesome too. You don't want to see my face, I don't mind about that. I can just talk over the game. The reason I want to do that too is talk over the game is copyright. I don't know anything about the music and if it's copyright free, but and that's why kind of put my face on the screen too, because kind of change the content, not to leave it super original. That's kind of why I just like to put voiceovers on my gaming content, to change and alter the video, and not to make fun of or anything, or but yeah, pretty neat. I love it. I even love the color scheme too, because it reminds me of the color scheme from Star Fox in Nintendo's Starfighting game. Just the purple and gray and like that GameCube I don't know if they own the color, but it's just a really nice combination and how it blends in with the stars and the planets, and as you see the hyperspace drive, it just feels like you're legit in space. There's another space game out there I was looking at. I can't remember the space game RPG for PC, but this one really sold me just because of the space graphics, and not only the space graphics too, but the planet graphics as well, which I really enjoyed too. I really liked. Yeah, so like I was saying 10 minutes ago, yeah, about 10 minutes ago, this is the planet that you need that oxygen spacesuit, and if you don't have it, like the full suit, like you'll definitely start dying, and your body, like I guess your body needs that oxygen, even with the boots, and that's where I think the one item I needed, I believe it's the one item I needed to go ahead and actually explore this particular planet. And also, when you explore particular planets, I noticed your energy and your stamina varies too. Because in this planet, I exhausted a lot of energy, just exploring like a good couple hundred feet before like I needed to eat again. So that's another thing to keep in mind, guys. When you're traveling other planets, you don't know these things unless you explore them once or twice. But you'll start exerting more energy in certain planets, or other planets will have less gravity than the Beta Prairie does. Beta Prairie I'm using as an example because that's, I feel like, where everyone starts off at. Let me see it. Yeah, this is the, yeah, since I didn't have my helmet or my gloves or my boots, my oxygen level started going down like crazy. And the only way I can replenish that is by going in this building. So that's very important. I got 10 more minutes, so I'll try to be super brief. But yeah, so you're in there, and then I see my oxygen level going down, which I didn't notice for a while. And I'm like, oh my god, I need to go back. Because I'm looking at my weight, not noticing the oxygen depletion. So then I'm like, oh no, what do I do? And then I hop on the space shuttle again to get me to another planet to save me. But yeah, so if you're not careful, guys, you could definitely exhaust your your items. So that's very important too. So you're going to definitely want to go ahead and learn everything you can about these planets before actually exploring them. Or if you explore them, make sure you have enough materials, equipment to help you survive. Because you don't want to get caught by surprise like me and use up a lot of money and resources. Kind of like life. You know, the less homework you do, the more prone you are to failing a class, or the more prone you are to failing a test or a class. So the more research you can do before a planet, the better. What I've learned too is by talking to these dwellers, these station dwellers, planet dwellers, town dwellers, you'll pick up a lot of information. But I've gotten lazy and just said, you know, I just want to get through the game, and start building my claim and try to progress. And that's where I failed, and I got hit hard with that lesson because I ended up using a lot of money, and not only a lot of money, but also my ears got hot, but also you start using up your very valuable resources, like your money, obviously, and like your water or your food, because food you can get food for free, but it just takes a long time and a lot of energy to generate, like a bowl of soup. That's something I wish too that someone would have told me, but I think that's great too, because it gives the developers a chance to go ahead and create more items, or it makes the survival game a little more challenging too. It's not just about, you know, gimme, I have all the money, I got all the resources. No, it actually makes you think, and not only makes you think, but it also makes you aware that, man, I can't eat like 3 or 4 bowls to get my energy up to 100%. Even though you would like to, I would like to, but I actually roll in this game around 40 to like 80% of water because water is so difficult to get. And in order, you can pick up dirty water and drink it, but like I think I only did it twice, and like I got lucky I didn't get sick, or my energy or my health didn't go down, but I know they might change that. So, and the only way to get clean water without buying it is to have a campfire. And that's something I learned, and it took me like 4 or 5 hours to figure that out, how to use it. Before I'm like, you know what, before I even make sure I use this, I want to go to YouTube to research it. And this game hasn't been out that long either, so getting all the information down is tough. But once you get it, hey guys, so here we are again. Decided to turn on the lights on the side here. The way you turn them on with these particular headsets is plugging it to a USB port to provide power for the lights. Sometimes I keep them on, sometimes I don't, depending on the mood, but I just figured since it's the last 6 minutes, 7 minutes of the video, I'll just go ahead and leave them on, turn them on for you guys. But here I am. I think we're going to end this video here with me boarding the shuttle. The shuttle or spaceship, or whatever you guys would like to call it. And let's see, I think I end it. It's taking a while to render, but it's okay. We'll just talk along to see where it ends, and I'll conclude the video. It's been a long, great 40 minutes with you guys. Definitely like to do more of these videos. Maybe voiceover or picture-in-picture for edit. I don't mind. It's just a little more, it takes a little more time, but I think having my face on there and you seeing my expressions as I go ahead and make comments and commentary with this gameplay I think you guys enjoy it or not. I don't know. But most definitely don't mind doing the extra work. What else? I think this is where the game froze on me. Oh, no. No, it didn't freeze. It was just repositioning. But let me know how the audio sounds with the mic. I really enjoy it. The mic on the camera I'm using, which is the Canon S100, works really well. But I just kind of want to hear and get a feel for the headphone mic as far as editing and putting voiceover on this particular gameplay footage. I like it. I don't have to worry about volume or I think I end up at Betty Prairie. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with the game or not. Game and or let's take a minute here to see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm back at Beta Prairie. I like it because it's more like Earth, and you're able to scavenge and get more materials in this particular planet. And I think if I'm not too if I stand corrected, we'll see. I think I have my horse here. And again, that the horse is good for 14 days, and then I don't know what happens to it. Maybe it becomes wild again, or you have to get a new owner, or a new horse. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm at Beta Prairie. I think it's cool too, this particular planet, because it has multiple landing spots. I think it would be cool in the future you see, and once they have more servers, or I don't know how it works and how they get more memory for their particular game. Like, it'd be nice to see other space shuttles boarding and coming in at the same time. I think it would be awesome. I think they're still waiting for flights in 2020 to see how that's going to look like. So here I am at Beta Prairie, standing there, looking lost, trying to figure out what to do. And boom, I figured out what to do. This game is really cool. I like it. It's for like people who just, I don't know, just want to mess around in the open world and figure what they could do and can't do in open worlds. Really enjoy it. I really enjoy this game. Maybe, yeah, I'll probably do more. So yeah, there's my horse. I'm so happy. Oh, I ditched the horse. What am I doing? I think in this other video, or in the other videos I did more than one particular gameplay video in this particular game because I really enjoyed it, because I'm still trying to figure out my Call of Duty and why it crashed on me on my Mac. But now that I have a PC, I want to see if it works now. It should work a little bit better. It should work. I haven't tried it. There shouldn't be no issues now. No issues. But we never know. Software and hardware always collide. And I'm not even a developer saying that. Or a software engineer, or computer science engineer. I don't know. I wish I kind of got into that stuff at a younger age, but I was just really focused on other things and learning how to make money and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so I think I got excited and I said, you know what, I'm going to purchase a helmet. I think I have the money for a helmet. Is this where I purchased my helmet? In Boots? Or I'm looking at prices. I think I'm selling all my items to buy a helmet because of that experience in that planet. Again, do your homework, guys. Do your homework when it comes to these things, because you're going to get bit in the butt if you don't. You really are. You really are. I forgot my mouse is not connected since I have those blue lights on my headphones on. Where's my cursor? I don't know where to go. Oh, there it is. How much more do I got? Sorry. There it is. Okay, now it's going. 1 more minute. Cool. I bought my helmet, guys. I'm super excited for it. I don't have to worry about anything else but gloves and boots, I think, or boots. I'm going to find my horse, and I know what happens next. We'll talk about it as soon as this gets done. But I'm going to find my horse. Is it this video? I don't know if it's this video or a different one, but let's see. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go out, get my horse. Booyah. Is it there? Is it there? Is that monster there? Almost there. No, I'm just gonna go explore. Okay, it's in a different video. It's in a different video. All right. Now that I know that, it's in a different video. That's good. So here we go. Da, 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 da. It's kind of like Zelda. I'm riding the horse. Like Zelda and Nintendo, or not Zelda, the elf Link. Link, that's the elf's name. I always get them confused sometimes. Princess Zelda and then Link is the name of the elf. Which I don't know why they don't just name it Link. I don't know. You Nintendo fanboys out there and fangirls out there can tell me why they just decided to use the princess's name instead of the elf's name. Or I can do research myself and do a video on that, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of work. I'm putting things together, the items. So here I go, exploring with my new helmet. I'm excited for this because I know particularly when I got this helmet, I was excited because it took a long time to get. And I had to scavenge a lot of parts. And again, guys, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you want more of these videos, go ahead and shoot me some comments. I'll read all my comments and I'll try to get back and reply to them as well. So yeah, without further ado, guys, thank you, and we'll see you on the next time, in the next video.